Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is Big Girl Diary. Hey, you almost caught me, you almost caught me, you almost caught me. I got a good one for you today. I was thinking earlier about this whole situation, and funny enough, I only thought about Eve Barlow. Just thought about her. And I was thinking, out of all of this mess that's going on, is Eve Barlow in over her head, or I'll get into the second part. I'll get into the second. But I got to step away for a second, and I want you to listen to this. And I had that on loudspeaker. Okay, this is going too bad. Take a look at them. I'm going toilet go on floor and game over. Girls always leaning on my shoulder, weighing heavy on my shoulders. Lucky in the whole poker. Super psycho like the Joker on a good day. The little was part with psycho. I see some shit you probably quit. Bang your life about. And then I laugh and that's what life's about. I make a smile for all the times I had to shed a tear. And I shed a lot. Oh, I'm proud of making through the year. Getting girls, getting dollars, and I'm getting down. I am sorry. My live stream is messing up, but his name is Brother Bear. He is, oh, he's fantastic. He's out of Pennsylvania and on the eastern side of Pennsylvania. Not, maybe about an hour outside of Philly, maybe an hour and a half, small town. But he's making a big splash. So those of you around the world heard him first. And that was him rehearsing. So I got special permission to play it. Yeah, I'm really proud of him. I'm really proud of him. All right, back to what I was saying. Eve Barlow. Now, I was thinking about just I don't know why I was thinking about her today. I just don't know. But from what I do see, I think she may be in over her head. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this. This is Eve Barlow and Amber Heard. Amber Heard has a look like I'm going to have you for lunch. I'm going to devour your essence. That's what she looks like to me. I'm going to just devour you. And there's not a thing that you can do about it. And when I sort of get that feeling. I'm looking at that picture, she's like, you can't do nothing to stop me. I have to be right once. You have to be right. You have to be right once. I have to be right once, but you have to be right all the time. Yeah, one of those situations, one of those looks. Oh man, I'm just thinking, wow, Eve, you are a gazelle in the lion's eyesight. Poor Eve. She's done. The lion is crouching and coming closer. And yeah, yeah, poor Eve. This is why I say this. Now, when you look at this, poor Johnny, he didn't see what he didn't see it. I mean, and when he did, it was too late. He had black eyes, being abused. His finger was cut off. The top of his finger was cut off. I mean, he just was totally abused. A one-woman wrecking crew. But when you see her, you see that Marina. You see that. You don't see that. You just see Marina. Another example, Evan Rachel Wood and Ilma Gore. Ilma Gore sees Evan Rachel Wood beautiful and did everything for her, got sucked up into the life, and guess what? She's getting sued by her ex-boyfriend. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. You just can't. Whenever I think about Eve Barlow, I think about her being the innocent, wholesome girl next door. Just goes about life doing the right thing, going to school, going to church, going to the grocery store, just being the regular old decent person. That's what one would think. That's what I think. I'm looking at her. She looks like just an average decent person. Then you got that Amber there looking like, I'm gonna get you. Yeah. And it's like uh or I very well could be wrong. I could be reading the room wrong. Could be reading it totally wrong. I could be totally wrong. I could be thinking, totally wrong. I could be looking at it in the wrong way. It could be the other way around. But I'm just thinking about this. Now, okay, imagine this. Just imagine. You have E. Barlow. comes across this stunningly beautiful woman. And this stunningly beautiful woman looks at Eve Barlow and wants to be with her. Oh, she's like, look what I got on my arm. I got this beautiful woman. She's a model, an actress. She's looking at me. Yeah, going through Eve Barlow's head. And then the woman that is interested in her is going through something with her ex-husband. Eve was like, I will help you. Anything you need me to do, I am there with you. I'm in a courtroom tweeting, get kicked out of the courtroom. I mean, anything you need me to do, I'm out there doing it. Out there doing it. Just like her. Just like her. Elmer Gore did the same thing for Evan Rachel Wood. The very same thing. Did anything for her. So Eve Barlow is doing any and everything to help her because this beautiful woman, stunningly beautiful woman, is paying Eve Barlow attention. Anytime she needs her, she is there, just waiting because she's very beautiful. Eve Barlow sees that eye candy. She looks beautiful on my arm. So Amber gets sued. Eve was like, I'm going to find a way to help you. Amber sells her assets, and next thing you know, Amber and Eve go to Israel for vacation. That's what she says. For vacation. Next thing, some people spotted the two of them in Australia getting married. Huh. Because in Israel, they respect the law of other countries. They just do not enforce them. Don't enforce them at all. So now, and this is all alleged, so now they're back in Israel. But this is Eve Barlow helping Amber. Now, we know what Amber's like. Abusive. Let me show you. Let me show you. You see Johnny's eye? Violent. Amber's violent. Violent. Beat up him. Beat up. What's her name? Somebody Van Ree. And I guess she was married to somebody Van Ree. Amber Van Ree. Grabbed her at an airport. Got to the point to where they had to separate them and put Amber in jail, give her a timeout. But Eve Barlow sees this beautiful woman, doesn't see the pounce coming, doesn't see it. She's infatuated. And Amber is beautiful, beautiful. But I think Eve, and this is only a thought, allegedly, she is a lesbian. Men is not on her forte. But Amber is very fluid. She goes all over the place. Allegedly. Well, not allegedly. She was married to a man and a woman, back with a woman, and married. So she's all over the place. So I'm just thinking, I'm like, is Eve Barlow this innocent person that doesn't see what's right in front of her? I mean, is she so infatuated that she can't see? That she's doing all this stuff to help her and even help her escape paying the money that she's supposed to pay? Does she see that? Can she see it? Or am I reading the room all wrong? Or let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Or is Eve Barlow, does Eve Barlow's innocence look disarm people to perceive her differently? Or is Amber the one that doesn't see? Amber, this beautiful woman that sees this innocent looking woman that can give her the stability. Okay, stability that she needs, that has her back, that will be there because she has this innocent looking face, this like wide-eyed innocent. But Amber may not see the coming. I mean, Amber sold her stuff, goes to Israel, hanging out with her, goes to Australia, possibly allegedly got married, marital assets. And I'm pretty sure they got married without a prenup. Amber's trying to stage right. She's trying to stage right, trying to keep whatever she has and try to keep from England. And Australia wants her. England will want her. And Johnny most definitely wants his money. So she's in a clink. She's in a little box. And Eve Barlow, let's go back to this. Eve, look at that innocent face. She has an innocent girl next door face that you would never perceive her doing anything wrong. She even pays her she don't even get parking tickets. She's the one who will bump you and leave a little note saying, I am sorry for bumping your car. Here's my number. Please call me so we can work this out. That's what she looks like. But it boils down to, is she like that? Don't know. We only know Amber. We only know that Amber's temper. Eve knows this. So, the question is, where does Eve follow? Is she the innocent girl next door who's going to be victimized by this wolf, this known wolf that's going to pounce down on her? Or is Amber Heard hoodwinked by the wolf in sheep's clothing that's getting ready to ring her and doesn't see it coming? That's what I was thinking about. Because I'm just thinking, what is Eve Barlow up to? What is she up to? Is that desperation? What's going on there? She's doing all this for Amber, knowing that Amber has messed over Johnny, messed over Elon, messed over Franco, the people in the elevator. What's that girl's name? Van Buren, Johnny Depp's daughter's friend. I mean, wow. I mean, come on. No boundaries. And she messed over her ex-wife. You will find out. Now, we got to find who is more manipulative and who has the most to lose. That's how you look at it. Who has the most to lose? Eve Barlow has nothing to lose. Not a one thing. She has everything to gain. She's a citizen of Israel. She has that. I'm pretty sure she has a little bit of money of her own. But now, allegedly, she's married Amber. And Amber's desperate because she has Johnny Depp after her. She has Australia down her, honing down on her back. They're talking about 14 years in jail. That's if convicted. England might be looking after her. I mean, she got a lot, a lot. So the desperation falls on Amber. And now she's married. Like, I'll say it again. I'm pretty sure she wasn't talking about no prenup. I'm pretty sure she was talking about, look, could you please marry me? Get me out of this mess. Help me. And I'll never leave Israel. And I'll never leave you. Okay. We have those two already explored. We looked at those two. Now, what happens? Because now we know that Amber is emotional. And when she becomes emotional, she becomes unstable and violent. Now, is she going to do that to Eve Barlow, knowing that everything what she has got going on? And not only that, her daughter. Now, we don't know if that's a runner child, if that's really her child through the surrogate, that's Elon. I mean, there's a whole lot of rumors going on out there, and I'll be the first one to tell you, I don't know. I do know that Elon had the eggs fertilized and Amber talked him into it. Don't know. But I know one who knows for sure besides the two of them, Eve. But we don't know if that's a renter baby or not. But is it Eve Barlow? That is because she has a lot to gain. Is she that highly manipulative? Because when you think about it, just look at her. You just don't see that in her. I don't see it, but I see it in Amber. Look at those eyes, like, oh, I just need to be right once. But he was like the girl next door. Amber looks like mothers keeping their sons away from her, and Eve looks like you're acceptable. Come, please marry my child. You're very acceptable. Wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be something? Wouldn't it be something if Eve Barlow is Amber Heard's just dessert? Wow! Wouldn't that be mind blowing? Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be? Oh my goodness. My imagination's running wild. And all of this is what ifs, conjectures. That's it. What if what if Eve Barlow was the ultimate ultimate manipulator? Oh my goodness. And then she could always say, look, I'll divorce you. You'll be kicked out of Israel. And then you got to pay your ex-husband. You got to deal with him. And then you got to deal with Australia because you lied and your ex-husband proved it. And now you got people over there, barristers over there in England who want to reopen the case so Johnny Depp can get that taken care of. But I got you, as they say in Spanish, para siempre, forever. And she does. That's if they're married. That was running through my head. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, what do you think? Do you think I'm just my imagination is running wild? Is there some truth to it? What I laid out, or do you think I'm just taking it too far? What do you think? If you like, please type. Oh, and before you do, tell me where are you? Where are you? What do you think? Well, you know what I think. I gave you two options. I really, really believe, I truly, truly believe, I think Amber got duped. I think she's going to get it. I think she's going to get it because she's too unstable, but Eve has her. She got the clink clink on her. Amber has no wiggling room no matter where she runs. She has people after her. She's like the spy that burnt all the bridges and relying on a hermit living under a bridge that knows her secret and helping her. And always leave that looming over the agent's head. I'll tell Poland where you are. I'll tell the US where you are. I'll tell Australia. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I just don't see. Amber is like the plague. Nobody wants to touch her with a 1,000-foot pole with latex gloves on and a mask with heat. Nobody wants to touch her. Too toxic. My thought is, ew. My goodness. That's just my thought on that. That's just my thought. I very well could be absolutely wrong. It could be the other way around, or it could be just Eve is just simply helping a friend. They're not married, and she's just helping her spend some time in Israel just to get a bearing and get at least getting her life together, or just having some semblance of okay, wow, okay, let me take a sit back. Let me sit back and let me take a look at this. And what is my next step? That could be it too. But again, look, talking about Amber Heard, she stayed in in Virginia. She stayed in what was it, a $20,000 per month house? Who was flipping that? A $20,000 a month house. But I do think that Eve Barlow is most definitely manipulating the situation. I do. Oh man, I do. And the reason why, because you'll never see it coming. Oh my goodness, you'll never see it. It's like one of those suspense movies to where the most erratic person is the one who's innocent, doing the wild, crazy stuff. But the one who's manipulating everything is the person you would never suspect. The innocent looking person, the girl next door. You would never believe it. Who would believe that Eve Barlow would be a master manipulator like that? Who would? No one. She would have all kinds of people writing what do you call it? Letters of recommendation. Eve Barlow was in my class and she was a straight A student. She just was a great person, great personality. She walked elderly people across the street. She went grocery shopping, this, that. You look at Amber. Amber is a horrible person. She beat people up, got a car accident. She had to move from Texas to California because she messed up so badly in her hometown. They were going to chase her out with pitchforks and all this other pitchforks and everything else. Amber would not be able to get a letter of recommendation from an illiterate person who had somebody else write it. No. I just, mm-mm. No, I think Eve Barlow has this all sewn up. And then even if you try to prove it, I see her smart enough, making it to where you would never be able to connect the dots to her. You can suggest it, you can think it like I am, but you wouldn't be able to prove it. No, no, no. No. That's just my thought. That's just my individual thought. Alrighty. You know, on my other channel, I was talking about politics with Laura, talking about, no, I'm not going to get it. Eve Barlow. Wow, that right there. Who would even begin to think that besides me? Because if you take both options, either Amber is Gary Pounce on her, or is it Eve and she's a real massive manipulator? Okay. If you like my content, please like, subscribe. If you have an alternative thought, please put something down there. Please put something down there. And tell me what you think. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Something's always going on. Okay, let me go ahead and close this out. But please tell me where you're from and tell me what your thoughts are. Hey, how you doing? You think he was a dummy? Tell me why. Tell me why you think Eve was a dummy. Tell me why. I gotta hear this. You can call in or you can come up on StreamYard. Here's my number. I must hear someone else's thoughts besides my own. And tell me, why is Eve a dummy? Out of my two scenarios, tell me. Call up or come up on StreamYard, or you can just continue typing if you choose. Now, if you think, is it because that Eve looks naive and not the massive manipulator as I perceive her to be? Or is it just Amber the massive manipulator? Because I gotta say, Amber did a terrible job. I mean, this was her thing of being convincing. Her mic drop moment when she said to Savannah, Johnny Depp is the one who convinced the world that he had scissors for fingers. Okay. Okay. She's really deaf. I had no idea Eve was. Wait a minute. Are you joking? Is she deaf? She can't hear, or what? Because I don't know. Oh, okay.
Grandma said she wants a grilled cheese sandwich. That. She said she don't want that.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right. So then Amber is the one who's taking advantage of Eve. Because I gave 2 scenarios. Now, Amber is the likely one, but I swear in my bones, and I can't prove it, it's just a thought. I just believe that Eve is the one she has the most to gain. Amber has everything to lose. She's running in desperation. She is desperate for any and everything. Anybody who will even look at her for a second because she messed up so badly. I just see that Eve Barlow. I just believe she's the one. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Okay. You think both of them are narcissists? You know, that right there's an interesting point. That's an interesting point. Both of them being narcissists. I think everyone has a bit of narcissism in them. Everybody has a touch of it, but it's to what degree. Now you can have somebody like me. I have a touch of it. I mean, sometimes I think the world revolves around me. I mean, who doesn't? I think at some point, oye la voz. Sorry about that. I think everybody has a touch of it. But when you have that degree, like who else could I compare? I mean, Donald Trump is so easy to pick on because he's just just wow, just on a side of a spectrum that don't even exist. He has his own box, his own box. But okay, I'll go ahead and run with that. Both of them have some narcissism too, but which one is more narcissistic? You think would be Amber or Eve? Okay, okay. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, Amber. I mean, I wasn't thinking about that, as far as that. But okay. Hold on for a second. What is it? Yeah, I know. Tell me to be quiet. Sorry about that. Family comes over at the wrong time when I'm live streaming. But Amber. Okay, but Amber is a likely choice. That's the thing. Everyone would believe it would be her because 2 guys running around with black eyes. She went to jail or a holding cell with her ex-wife Van Ree. I can't remember her first name. I mean, just doing all kinds of wild stuff. Right. That's right. Eve holds the cards. As I said earlier, Eve holds the cards. Now, Eve has Amber in the palm of her hand. Johnny wants to get her. Australia wants to get her. England doesn't know they want to get her, but they do want to get her. And the people are going to all rise up. Everybody in England is going to come and say, "Get Amber Heard. She made us look crazy. She pulled a wild card on us, and we believed it. We had Rupert Murdoch's nephew, and Elon Musk over there doing whatever. And she came out smelling like a rose. And now Johnny Depp has Dior going past $1 billion worth of sales. And we look stupid. Just my thought. But Eve, to me, Eve holds all the cards. Now, I could be wrong, as I said earlier. This is something that I'm just simply projecting my thoughts. And that is if Amber and Eve went to Israel, because Eve is an Israeli citizen. I don't know if she was born there, but you could always go through parentage. And she brings Amber over, and then they go to Australia, which is gutsy. Wow. You go to the country that wants to lock you up, allegedly, possibly, and then you get married. Now, someone was walking around and took pictures and put that out there. I don't know how true it is. It's just on the rumor mill. I'm just saying what's on the rumor. Okay, recent update. Recent update. What is it? Oh, I'm sorry you were sick. I'm sorry you were sick. But Judy, you're right. Eve does hold the cards, and but I do get why you say Amber Gray Hat Jen. I do understand why you say Amber. I get it. Like I said, Amber's the one that any and everyone would predict. Like you're watching a movie and then you see this and you're like, okay, we all do this. I know I do this. I'm thinking you do it, but I think the whole world does it to some degree. You watch a movie and you see the first 5 minutes of it, you're like, okay, that person did it. That person did it because their tooth is crooked and their eyebrow goes up. And when they look, they always look scared. They never look at anyone in their eye. That person did it because of that and only that. Until we get into it, and then next thing you know, who you find out it is this person right here. Now look at them. Look. Eve looks like the innocent girl next. She looks so innocent. She looks innocent. And Amber looks like, wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Just look how innocent she looks. I'm not saying she is innocent. I'm just saying she looks innocent. And she gives the appearance that she's innocent. I mean, you look at her. Yeah, that right there's the word on the street that Amber Heard got into Australia and allegedly got married to Eve Barlow, and they went back to Israel because Israel respects other laws and just don't enforce them. So you wouldn't expect it to be Eve because of all of that. But who has the most to gain? Amber's beautiful, and Eve wouldn't mind having somebody beautiful on their shoulder, little eye candy. That's who I got. It doesn't matter. The whole world hates her. And one guy in Saudi Arabia offered marriage on her Instagram. Oh my goodness, that was funny. Oh man, poor Amber. Okay, for a second, no more. All right. Oh man, you can't make this stuff up. But this is what I was thinking about last night and this morning. I'm just like, where does Eve Barlow fit in all this? Out of all this mess, where does she fit in? And to me, you got to keep up with my videos. Keep up with my videos, Gray Hat. And I just was thinking about it. I'm just like, Eve Barlow, Eve, what does she gain out of this? Because Amber is the world pariah. Heck, I even said I don't even want to watch her in a hemorrhoid commercial that was shot in Calcutta next to the oh man, next to the wet meat market down a block where all the flies are. I would turn the channel. Just would. And a lot of people feel that way. They're like, she's this despicable person. She did all this stuff. She said she was abused, this and that, and she's the actual abuser. And she married Johnny, took his money. She did this. She got cheated on him with her husband's daughter's friend. I mean, it goes down a line. I mean, she has done a lot of horrible things. But who gains the most? Or who gains the most is actually still Eve. Because Amber's in a state of fear. A state of fear, and she's going to be in a state of fear for a very long time. And Eve has her in the palm of her hand. If it's not for me, you will be at a bus stop near a homeless shelter working because nobody wants to work with you because everybody will be too afraid that you'll leave a deuce in their dressing room. Everybody will be too afraid to say your name or even look at you because you might feel slighted and punch somebody. Who knows? Who knows? Just a thought. But I thought your things were okay. Okay, seeing that photo, you think it's fake? Eve was okay. She was born in Israel, but brought to Scotland. All right, all right. Thank you for this info because I didn't know that. You're giving me information. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jean Woodhouse. Thank you. Because I don't know. I knew that she was an Israeli citizen. I didn't know she was born there, but she was born there, so that gives her even more right. Yeah. Would anybody like to come up, StreamYard, or call in? Let me put the StreamYard. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, then I would be able to do more on YouTube platform. But I have to use StreamYard now until I get 1,000 subscribers. Then I could do so much more. I just I just think I just really think that Eve is doing all of this, just like Ilma Gore did all that stuff for Evan Rachel Wood. But Evan Rachel Wood was a better manipulator. Oh man, she's on a different. Amber is small time. Evan Rachel Wood took it to. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I can't wait until that trial. Oh, I'm going to be live streaming it every day, and hope, I hope it's going to be televised. Whew. Evan Rachel Wood is on the other level of damn. Oh, okay, you're on the tab. Okay, all right, but it's something. But I just was thinking about that. I just was thinking, where does she fit in? Where does she fit in? And I'm just trying to make heads or tails. She's just this, not just journalist. Well, I think a music journalist. Where does she fit in all this? And she doesn't. She just happened to be at the right place at the right time to be friends with her. Oh, okay. Okay. That right there's an interesting point. One thing I always thought that Eve is one of those I can fix them. Okay, now that very well could be true. Very well could be true. I mean, look at Will Smith. See how that turned out every time. Oh man, Jada, Lord have mercy. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. And Johnny Depp, the same way. Johnny Depp is a fix-it person. He got fixed, punched, finger cut off, lost his job. People, the world hated him. I mean, just being a fix-it. And if you're right that Eve Barlow is one of those fix-it people, she better have thick skin and she better be a better manipulator than Amber. But then again, she doesn't have to do much because Amber has so much to lose. Right, right, gray hat, right. Amber has so much to lose. Oh my goodness. Just imagine her in jail. Now, you don't get makeup in jail. And then if you do, well, wait a minute. I saw a documentary, not a documentary, but it was in Scotland to where they have all this special stuff for prisoners. They have their own small little apartment within jail, and you could do this, that, and the other, and they prepare you, rehabilitate you. Amber's not going to get that. Okay. Okay, but I also think that she wants that neither of them. Okay. Neither of them can do any wrong. Yeah. Okay. That right there is a possibility. We all know that Amber does no wrong at all. She doesn't admit it. Everything. I mean, global warming's blamed on Johnny Depp. His name Depp. She, being Amber Heard Depp is a problem. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But stop and think. Back to the same thing. Amber Heard could be the manipulator. She could be all that. Or Eve Barlow could be the manipulator that got her in this. Uh, okay. Let me see. GDB. Who's Dog Daddy? Dog Daddy tried to go to Australia to help Aussies train their dogs. He didn't take his dogs. They wouldn't let him because they say, okay, yeah, because they do have. From what I learned, was that their industry 500 bottles of wine in jail. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're funny. I was like, what was this? Just imagine. I mean, her being in jail and not. Oh, I can see her fighting every day. Oh my goodness, that funky attitude, and then not being able to put on her makeup and all this other stuff, and her being the prissy. Mm-mm. Now, the one who went to jail and came out cooler than all outdoors, Martha Stewart. She went to jail. She came out. She hangs out with Snoop Dogg. You can't make that up. I was like, what? What? Snoop Dogg? Wow. I could just see him smoking 3 blunts. And Martha's like, no, but I'll go ahead and make you some brownies. Okay. I had a great time shooting my idea with you all, and I got some good info. Good info. Let me ask you. I was thinking about doing a little bit of politics, even though I do say that I do a little politics. Are you interested in a dive on what's going on with Donald Trump in the FBI? Because I do have some interesting theories on that. If you're interested, say yes, and if you're not, say no. And I would most definitely respect your opinions. man, I swear, Eve Barlow. Oh man, I see her doing this. I do. I do. It's like I have a friend. I have a friend, and I did not know the levels of manipulation because she just looks so innocent and disarming and short. So not by her being short, but the way she carries herself, her presentation. Oh, that heifer is manipulative at all. She will steal your man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know, okay. You sit there and you think, oh, she's this wonderful person and blah blah blah. Yeah. While she's talking to you, she's inching over there, and next thing you know, he dumps you for her. And oh yeah, oh yeah. And I get that from Eve. Eve. Yeah. Mm. Okay, well, let me go ahead and go deal with my family. And I really want to thank you for spending this time. I enjoyed it because you could be anywhere in the world, anywhere. You could be doing anything, but you're spending your time with me, and I appreciate that. I, where are you at? If you're not in the U.S., Gene, where are you? Be any. Actually, where is everybody from? Because I'm here in the U.S. in the nation's capital. That's why you hear so much noise going back and forth. Where's everybody from? Not exactly, but just country. My daughter's cat is looking at me. She's looking at me like, yeah. Okay. On that note, I want to thank you all. Please like, subscribe. I'm close to 1,000. So close to 1,000. Oh my goodness. I do thank you. Australia, I should have known it. Queensland, right? Queensland? Western PA? I was born and raised in the eastern part of PA. And if you go back earlier, I played a video of a friend of my family. He has music out. His name is called Brother Bear. I don't know if you heard of him. Texas, Tejas, all right, Texas. But go to the very beginning after when I close this out. Listen. His name is Brother Bear. He has a group. I can't remember the name of it, but they allowed me to play them rehearsing. So no one else has seen it, but you all have. So when he blows up, remember you heard him first on my channel. All right. I thank you. Matter of fact, let me let you hear him now. 1,000. Let me let you hear him right now. Please, man. I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi is messing up too much. I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi is messing up way too much. Please forgive me. I got to get it better and then I'll put it on another live stream. Yeah, but he's out of Pennsylvania on the East Coast, the East Coast, the eastern part of Pennsylvania, the Hazleton, Scranton, Pocono Mountain area. And he plays clubs all around. Um, so I was allowed to play it. So I'm just like, yes, I'm cool like that. Yes, yes, yes. So I really hope you enjoyed the music. And yeah, they play live music, as you can see. But on that note, I really gotta go. Thank you. Thank you for spending this time with me because one thing you can never get back, and that is time. All right. Bye bye.